Well, hello YouTube and good morning Vietnam. Fucking Matthew Williams. Here. Yeah, foul-mouthed, and especially at this time of the morning. Bloody hell. 7:30. I have to set my alarm 3 hours before I want to get up, right? Because I have to set it 3 hours, then 2 hours, then 1 hour, then half an hour, then 15 minutes, then every 5 minutes to keep waking myself up before I can actually get up in such a state where I won't be going or like this, because waking from sleep to me is like if you get into a good sleep and a good comfortable bed, it's like a womb. There's nothing nicer than that womb, and it's quite traumatic. Sorry, that's just dog out in the corridor, sort of like stretching out now. She knows I'm up, you see, so she's like now she's starting to stretch as well. She's like, oh, he's getting up, so I get up now. Yeah, she's like sighing. She's like, oh, yeah, really, yeah. See, my dog likes sleep as much as I like sleep. I like sleep. Sleep is good. Sleep is good for the soul. But so is exploring and getting out there and doing things. I'm going to be doing some interesting stuff in the next couple of days. But I've been having a chat with a few people and had some interesting stories. What would you say if I told you I had been involved? This is going to sound bad. It's a joke, by the way. Joke. It's a joke, right? What would you say if I said that I was involved in date raping a semi-homeless person into a torture chamber where they were kept for 3 days and tortured until released, and then they found that one of their organs had been cut out, yeah, and sold on the black market. You might think that was a joke, or is it? Would I be involved in something like that? No. But those that understand what that joke means, right, might find it funny. I don't know. I've got to be a bit cryptic. Because it's fucking dark humour for a dark subject. And but anyway, I hope the operation went well, and hope you recover soon from your big operation. And a couple of days of physiotherapy, and you'll be back on your feet. But the lengths we have to go to sometimes, for the medical industry. Fucking hell, yes. Somebody was asking me for guidance on relationships, and I think I'm probably the worst person in the world to ask for guidance on relationships. I'm the absolute worst person in the world. One of my family once told me the best way was to pump 'em and dump 'em, fuck 'em and chuck 'em, and what was it? Love 'em and leave 'em. Yeah, that was the kind of advice I was given. Okay, I suppose, if you don't mind having kids here and there, and having your offspring far and wide. The only thing I'd say though is it's like, set your sights high, don't set your sights low, because if you're going to pump them and dump them and you end up with kids, you want them to look nice. Not fucking, you don't want any babies that walk backwards, as they say. And my views on having kids, as I've told people in the past, I really don't want kids. I don't like the national lottery. I don't like gambling, and the 1 in 4 statistics that you're going to have a disabled child. No thanks. Ready, Al. I think by 2030, I think the statistics about was it 1 in 1 in 7 people getting cancer. They reckon it's going to be everybody's going to have cancer by 2030. The statistics are that the figure is moving down to the point where it's going to be, you know, by 2025 it might be 1 in 4, and then it's going to be like sort of, yeah, by 2030 like everybody will have cancer. It's you know, that's, I'm sorry, at this time of the morning I don't wish to make things you know, slightly depressing. No, I'm just joking. No, just go out there and procreate and have kids. Have lots of kids. Kids will solve the world's problems, because the more kids you have, the more problems can be solved. Yes, nature's little miracles. And as Bill Hicks put it, yeah, what was it? Just thinking out, you know, oh look, here's Pizza Delivery Boy Junior, thunk, and here's you know, Amazon, well, fucking, yeah, whatever. So fucking, yeah. But anyway, I am the product of well, I don't know. I'm a good upbringing, but I'm the product of bloody a weird beginning, because yeah, I am adopted. You see, I'm adopted, and my adoptive family were very, very nice to me and very, very good. But it kind of, like I always say to people, it kind of said to me, like, you know, adoption is good because it takes care of, you know, a societal problem. Like, you know, there's kids out there that need good homes, and they might be nice kids. Maybe I'm a nice kid, I don't know. Maybe I'm still a fucking kid, even at 50 years of age. I'm an absolute fucking kid. Maybe I'm a nice kid, I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Yeah, you decide. You know, the only way you'd know is if you knew me. And yeah, I do like dark humour, and I do like suggestive humour. You know this, yes. And I'm always making jokes that will hit home to the people that understand the jokes, because they're in jokes. They're not jokes for the public. You know who you are. You know who you are. The jokes will always hit home to the right people. Yeah, so Myles Johnson texting me at 5 a.m. in the fucking morning. I've told him about this. I said, Myles, right, there's a time of day. I know I'm a late person, but just because I'm a late person and I might be up in the middle of the night watching YouTube videos and things, it doesn't mean I'm up in the middle of the night there for Myles Johnson at 2 a.m. in the morning. And I'm not there for Myles Johnson at 4 a.m. in the morning, and I'm not in Myles Johnson at 5 a.m. in the morning, bless him. But luckily, I can sleep through text messages, because they go beep beep, and it's not enough to wake me up. But ringing me at those times, you will get a stern cue if you ring me at that time of the morning. Even though I might be awake, it's got to be fucking good to ring me at that time of the morning. No support questions, and no talk about UFOs, and you know, that's got to be done in daylight hours. That stuff. Where am I going with this? Right. So anyway, oh yeah, Myles. He's got an interesting guest on his show, who was a very good speaker at AV, the Ian Crane events. And this is none other than Jeremy Corbyn's brother, Piers Corbyn. Wow, he's got him on his show. My God, does Piers know what he's in for? Nah, I mean, you know, it's a platform. That's, you know, it doesn't matter where the platform is. I've done radio shows and TV shows, and I've never looked at the channels that I'm actually going on. I might be on bloody Hitler bloody sites or something. I don't know. I'm just like, yeah, okay. What do you want to ask me? Yeah. Whatever. I would probably go back and be horrified to know where I'm actually appearing. Some places on the net. Maybe I should take it a bit more seriously before I, accept these, these offers to speak around the place. But I digress. No, there are some great people out there who have been asking me to speak recently. I've been on a thing called Mindset Radio, and Gareth, who lives in the United States, but he comes from Swansea, and he can remember how he used to sound when he lived in Swansea. But geez, that guy sounds like he's from the United States. That guy, I would never put him as a ringer for a Swansea boy, right? But seriously, he can switch back to being Swansea if he tries. Funny, very funny, funny, because it's like, you know, Swansea in the heart of Hollywood, and he really is in the heart of Hollywood. That guy's got an interesting job. But he does a podcast, so if you want to check out Mindset Radio, you can catch some more of my rants or stupid beliefs that probably add up to nothing. You know, I mean, who the hell is going to listen to a unshaven? That's going to change soon. I'm going to have a shave soon. It's going to happen. It's the water's on. I'm getting ready. So yeah, you've caught me before I clean up. Yeah, got to get out of the house this morning because I'm meeting somebody very famous. Can't say any more than that because it's not good practice to reveal some things that I do behind the scenes. I have got some famous friends, yes. So I'm off to see a famous friend and install a printer for them because they need some help. That's my reminder. Yeah, it's 10 to 8. That's my reminder that I have to go and see famous person. There we are. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm well aware of this, but I need my reminders. So, what was I going to say? Where were we? Yeah, I'm going to go and see somebody very famous today. And, yeah, I'm off... where am I off to? Oh, God. Oh, I'm doing something really mad at the end of the week. Really mad. And it's going to push my... my limits of what I'm able... My comfort zone. It's going to push my comfort zone a little bit. Confined spaces. I'm not great around crowds of people. I get panic attacks. So being confined in a car with people is going to be a bit awkward. I'm going to have to go in a car with some people, and then we're going to go to a confined space. And, you know, so you've got like, nah, I'm only kidding. These are good guys, and I really think you have to trust who you're with when you do this stuff, because yeah, I'm going to do some stuff at the end of the week that is going to push my limits and test my... I think the beta blockers are going to come out. The beta blockers are definitely coming out for that one, to make sure that I'm a happy little puppy, because yeah, it ain't all it seems when I appear on TV and stuff. I got a bit of the which is dealt with by my beta blockers. They're great. They're absolutely great. Yeah, can turn a snowflake into a werewolf. Yeah, that's right. You know, can turn a vegan into a meat eater. Well, no, not literally. Probably turn the meat eater into a vegan, I think, more likely. But yeah, so yeah, where are we? We're going with this, right? Yeah, cryptic. I don't want to give too much away. That's the thing. I don't want to give too much away because there's going to be a video that'll be dropping probably sometime next week, and yeah, it should be good. I hope. If we come out alive. So fingers crossed. I am telling a few people where I'm going for safety reasons, but yeah, we've got to be a bit discreet. Whoa, I can't believe I'm going to do this. So yeah, right, What else? Oh yeah, Myles is having Piers Morgan on his show, and Piers Morgan, he says, pointing, you see, has a psychopathic behaviour, pointing, point, yeah, no. So, hang on, Piers Morgan, he said, that's right, Myles sent me the thing saying, I'm having Piers Morgan on the show, I've got to move the sofa out. And I'm like, why has he got to move his sofa out if he's having Piers on the show? That's weird. Is Piers that fat? You know, is he that big? Is he that big? Oh, big. Big guest. Oh, I see. Yes, right. It's a big guest. Yes, he's very, very, very important guest. Now, Piers Morgan, fair play. If you don't know what Piers is about, Jeremy Corbyn's brother, believe it or not, he is an anti-climate change person who's going to tell you why climate change ain't real. Not the way you've been told. Anyway, he's going to demystify a lot of stuff to do with climate change. And isn't that bizarre? Like, Jeremy Corbyn's brother is going to tell you why climate change is a fucking conspiracy. Wow. And trust me, I believe climate change is a conspiracy. And a load of bollocks. An absolute load of bollocks. Yeah, I do believe we went to the moon, by the way, even though I've been pulled up on this one in the past. As I said at the time, I said I do believe we went to the moon when I was being butt raped by a TV program that wanted to get me up against Buzz Aldrin. I said, yeah, I do believe you went to the moon, but I believe you also cocked up a lot of the photos, which is why you airbrushed them and dicked around with them, you know. But no, I did believe that Buzz Aldrin had been to the moon, but he wouldn't shake my hand. Yeah, they did dick around with a lot of the photos, though. It's not really a question of did they or didn't they. I mean, it's like, this is a photo taken in a underwater test rig, and this is a photo taken on the moon. Right? Flip it around, slide them together. It's the same fucking photo. So that was not taken on the moon. That was taken in an underwater fucking, training rig at NASA. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. So there are things about the moon photos which are wrong, but they're not wrong for the same reasons that, we didn't go to the moon. So, once you start to realize that some of the photos are wrong, you could believe that the whole thing's wrong. Well, no, the whole thing's not wrong. And Elon Musk is firing rockets into space, folks. And yeah, his latest one is up soon. So if you haven't seen about the latest, go and check out Elon Musk's new rockets, because there's not an awful lot about it in the news, unless you're into that type of news. I mean, Elon Musk's stuff, wow. I like that guy. Is he an alien? Or is he just somebody that wants to do something good for a fucking change and has some philanthropic ideas which you could have had? People like Rockefeller and JP Morgan and, excuse me, oh God, do you like using earbuds? I love using earbuds. Earbuds are great. And you're not supposed to poke them in your ears. You're not supposed to put them in your ears. Remember, they says this on the packet. Don't put earbuds in your ears. Oh, yeah, totally. Of course that's what you're supposed to do. How the hell else are you supposed to clean your ears out if you don't put them in your ears? But they got to say that because they don't want any legal responsibility for you putting them in your ears. But I wouldn't put them in your ears because, do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're doing? So, yeah. I take no responsibility for that. So please don't stick things in your ears because I don't want you sending me the bill. Right, what else? Oh yeah, back to relationship information. Would you go out with somebody who was fat off a dating website, and they put photos up and the photos are showing that they look really nice and they've obviously been filtered, like sort of shrunk and, you know, they're not quite exactly how they say they were. So it's kind of mutton dressed as lamb, you know, nice in your imagination. You can have those like wank fantasies, as Cunt and the Gang put it. And check out Cunt and the Gang if you want to have a laugh, because that is my level of humour, as well as Bill Hicks and Doug Stanhope and Bill Carlin. Yeah. Oh, sorry, not Bill Carlin. George Carlin. What the fuck? Bill and Ted's. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, and I met somebody told me that they knew Withnail and I. Right. If you don't know Withnail and I, here, hair, here. Right. That's all I'm going to say. Here, hair, here. Is that an eel down your trousers? that is fucking, yeah. Oh, boys. If you've seen the movie, you'll know exactly what I mean. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Paul McGann, Doctor Who, and Richard E. Grant. The performances off the fucking chart. Off the chart. Once you've seen it, you will never unsee it. It is one of those movies. It's there for life. Brilliant. Yeah. So yeah. What else? Yeah. Would you shag a disabled person, or somebody, you know, somebody off a dating site that is kind of like, you know, kind of when you get to know them a little bit more of their kind of, you know, situation comes out, and, you know, disabilities and, you know, and illnesses, and, you know, would you do a mercy fuck, you know, like or a guilt fuck, you know, to kind of yeah, you know, is this your thing? It's not necessarily my thing, but I know some people who have done these things, and then, you know, like, that's cool, whatever floats your boat. But all I would say is, you know, from a point of view of if they can't be truthful about the face, then they're probably not being truthful about a lot of other things. So therefore, online dating, expect surprises. And if one of those surprises is you can fuck me because I'm actually a bloke and I've had a sex change, and actually it turns out to be a woman, and then you get them pregnant, and then whatever, you know. I'm not saying that for example may be true, but I mean, what is the truth with these things? Whichever way you look at it, it might be a trap. It's a trap. And yeah, I mean, Count Dankler actually loves having relationships with traps. In fact, he says it's one of his big kinks, and good luck to him. I mean, you know, it's a safe bet, as long as it's not a trap. It's all right to fuck a trap, as long as it's not a trap. What the fuck? So yeah. Yeah. And if you know what that means, that's a dark alley to go down. So yeah. Not sure it's my cup of tea. Definitely, I would say maybe double bagging, like 2 bags on the head, not just one black one paper bag, but a double paper bag. So double paper bag for safety, right? That's my advice. Double paper bag for safety. You know, like, forget about condoms. Yeah. Oh, no. Maybe not. No. 2 condoms, right? 2 condoms. 2 brown paper bags. So you double bag them, you double wrap them, yeah, and then maybe it's okay to go playing the field. But yeah, again, rolling the dice. Would I roll those dice? Not really. Yeah. years ago, I might have done some silly things in my youth, but I regret them now, looking back. But yeah, I think you have to find your sort of like zen, happy level, you know, where you're comfortable. And I think the gay scene and the gay lifestyle is definitely where I'm most comfortable. I don't want kids, and I seriously don't dig wiping up kiddies' shit and the stink of shit, and like the idea of teaching children how to like grow up and stuff. Whoa, it's bad enough. It's bad enough trying to train my frigging dog not to steal food off my plate. Yeah, I mean, you know, she just about gets it, like, you know, but yeah. So you know, nah. I remember what I was like as a kid, and I wouldn't like to have me as a child, because it would scare the shit out of me what I would be up to. I was like tinkering with electronics and radios and computers and hacking and bloody doing all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I mean, Christ, what was I up to? We were up the mountain. My mates were setting the mountains on fire, and you know, I may have contributed to that. I don't know. But it does grow back. Yeah. Burnt, scar-faced mountains. Did we all do this as children? Burn whole entire sides of mountains off as children? Yeah, you know, misspent youth. Very bad, very bad, very bad, very bad. No names mentioned, but you know who you are. Decided it would be a good bit of fun to set fire to a mine once, and the miners' equipment all got burnt. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is people's equipment. It's cost them money. And it's like, ha 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 ha. And I'm like, no. It's different with like ferns and like ferns and the grass on the side of a hill is one thing. But like, you know, now you're fucking hurting people's on a different level. And no, I'm not. No. That's no more. We've reached the level of where I want to go with this shit. Fuck you. So yeah. Misspent youth, yes. Oh, I could tell you some stories of stupid things I've done, but I never stole cars, and I've never broken into people's houses. I have respectable levels of what I will and won't do for fun. But yeah, you know. So yeah, I suppose that's why I've not gone to jail, really. But yeah. Anyway, right. Why am I telling you all this? I don't know. Maybe somebody gave me a truth drug. Maybe somebody gave me a truth drug or a date rape drug or something like that, which is something that was discussed in the Bentwaters incident, right? Truth drugs being given to people involved in that case. Truth drugs. And that was none other than the Deputy Base Commander of Woodbridge and Bentwaters telling an audience, which will be coming out soon. You will be amazed. You'll be amazed at some of the things that were said. Right? I mean, this guy's on his retirement with a pension, and he is talking about the fact that the US government came in and meddled with the minds of people on that base using truth serum drugs, and screwed their heads up properly with some of the stuff that was done. And for that reason, he believes it's kind of hard to know what the truth is now. And he didn't have his mind screwed with because he was too far up the food chain. But some of these lower ranking people who were reporting having seen UFOs above this potentially, he didn't say this, nuclear armed airbase. He didn't say that it was nuclear armed, by the way, right? Okay, I mean, but a lot of people have said it was nuclear armed airbase, and they saw UFOs. They went out off the base into the forest. You know the story, Bentwaters, Woodbridge, and some of those people had their heads played with. So it's going to come out, videos coming soon. Hot potato. So thanks very much for watching. I'm just waiting for the water to finish boiling, and then I can go and get my bath. That text message was probably from a famous person, probably saying, are you coming? Because if I don't ring them by 8, which I haven't done, they are to assume that I have not got up. Oh no, it's from somebody else. So, okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Pump 'em and dump 'em. That's going to be my reply. Pump 'em and dump 'em. No. I personally wouldn't do that. But some people are asking me for advice, and what they want to hear is what they want me to say to make them feel good about what they want to do. So if you want me to tell you what you want to hear, I will tell you what you want to hear. Is it what I really think? No, it's what you want to hear. I'll tell you what you want to hear if that's what you want, but if you want the truth, I will tell you the truth. But you have to ask me to do the thing you want, then I'll tell you what you want. Okay? If you want to hear bullshit and you want to hear something that's going to make you feel good about something you're just about to do, then I'll go right ahead. That's fine. Yes, absolutely. And then, but they'll know that I'm not being entirely serious, but it'll be what they want to hear, and I'll tell you what you want to hear if you want to hear it. But no, if you ask me for the truth, look me in the eye, click your heels, your little red heels together, and say, there's no place like home, I will tell you the truth. Thank you very much for watching.